What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Busted Limits. Today we're still working on the EFR bike, tearing it down, getting it ready for the next motor. Unfortunately, the motor that's in it, I run it low on oil and pretty much locked it up. But I had footage on it yesterday when I started tearing it down. Somehow or another I deleted it. Still learning how to work the GoPro and getting everything transferred over. But I'll take you back around the bike and let you see it. So it didn't take long for me to get it all tore down, almost ready for it to come out. Got the wiring harness completely took or disconnected. The fuel system is completely disconnected. Have wires labeled and whatnot. I did that yesterday with the tail section. See them numbered. The next thing I had to do is probably gonna take the turbo off of it so it's not quite as bad. I do need to get the O2 sensor off of it. But probably take the turbo kit off of it to begin with. And then I need to get this chain off so I can start working on getting the motor dropped out of it. Shouldn't be too hard. Nothing on these bikes are really hard. Everything on here is, I'm not gonna say like real simple, but for the most part, it's one of the easier bikes I've ever worked on. But my other motor still in the crate. I haven't took it out yet. It's been in the back of one of my vehicles riding around. Can't wait to get that bad boy open. I still got to transfer everything off the old motor onto the new motor and put my 70 thou head gasket on it to lower the compression for boost. I don't know what I want to do yet. This motorcycle is running some big injectors because, like I said, it was a high horsepower motor. I think the highest it made was like 476, I think, on race gas. And I'm not even sure what kind of race gas that was. But I do know that those injectors is probably what really hurt this engine, because this bike was only pushing about 5 pounds of boost, only making about 200 horsepower. If your injectors are too big, it's squirting too much fuel into the cylinders, and that's what you call cylinder wash, is when you get too much fuel inside the cylinders and it fouls the plugs all the time. And then that also can wash the cylinder out from any kind of oils or whatever. So it's just a bad domino effect. I'm just running too rich. And this bike was fouling plugs all the time, which was also aggravating. And also another thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this support bar out. Really don't need it. I have the support bar on this one cut out as well. It's just easier to work on it whenever this right here is gone. I mean, you really don't need it. But what I'm doing with it, I don't need it. I'm not telling y'all that y'all have to do it, but it's just easier for me, easier to get to the spark plugs, filter, whatever else. It's just easier. gives more room to work. Yeah, we're gonna get into it today. I want to have this engine out really soon so I can start transferring parts over, and getting that motor broke down. We'll get the head off of it, get the head gasket put on it, and this is a Garrett GT 2871 ball bearing with a billet wheel. This is also a GT28, but it's nowhere near as good as the turbo as the other one. It has a smaller compressor housing. I'm sorry, not a compressor, exhaust housing. And I really don't like this right here. I mean, I think it looks cool, but it just don't sound all that good to me. I like the way this one right here sounds. You can hear the turbo a whole lot better. And with this right here, it's like a higher pitch, but this, I don't know, it's just a big difference in the way that they sound. Smaller right here, and you know, a little bit wider right there. But this right here is a full 3-inch. Same wastegate, same wastegate. That is a new header on there from EFR. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy taken out. Let's get started. All right, guys, so this you don't have to take the clutch slave cylinder off, but you just take the bottom bolt, the top bolt, and the one on top off. Loosen this one, that one, and the bottom one, and pull your cover off. Now that bolt that's in there, she's torqued in there pretty good. I did mark mine. I'm just gonna take a screw it back in there, but I had to get a braking bar to get her off, and that's all right. I'll probably be using parts off this engine anyway, so I really ain't worried about it too much of anything, but I did mark it just so I would put it back on right. So what I done was, you're not gonna be able to use your clutch when you take this off, but you'll have to just put it in first gear, and my torque bar and the 14mm took it right on off. And so now that we got the chain off, I probably could just shoot. Might be just ready. Well, no, I have to take my clutch off. Hold up. Yeah, I need to take my clutch slave off. I don't know why I keep on getting them confused. That's the master. That's the master. That's the slave. But yeah, I think that's it. I think I need to take my shifter lever off too. But I'm gonna wait on that whenever I get the engine out of it. And I think it's just a few bolts. And I think she's ready to come out. Just a few, like this one. I think this one. Yeah, just that and that. There's probably another one somewhere, but I think those are the main ones. Get this out of the way. Yeah, I do have the special sockets for these, so that's not a problem. And let's see what we can do.